Senior High School On-Air Academy. Unstoppable! Delivering you quality education amidst pandemic.
To defend school opening to October 5.
Unstoppable!
Giving you accessible learning platform anytime, anywhere.
Ng klase, whatever form it is.
Comprehensible!
Buckle up and get yourself ready.
I will repeat, then you will do it later on.
Accurate!
The sphere that includes all living
Today,
things.
we will be talking about rational functions.
Simplified.
This is Jaws speaking. How may I help you?
This is ZED School Radio's Senior High School On-Air
On-Air
Academy. And now, here's your new episode for How to Earn 5 Stars.
Your guide in understanding food and beverage services. How to earn 5 stars.
How to Earn 5 Stars.
Good morning, my dear senior high school learners. Today is the 6th episode of Food and Beverage Services. We are glad that despite of this hard situation we are facing right now, we can still learn as one through the radio-based instruction program of DepEd, Radyo Eskwela. I am Michael Kevin Amon Forte, your teacher on air, always saying, relax, listen, and you will learn. Are you ready? We also learned about the different points to remember in welcoming guests. One of these is, we always make sure that we make a pleasant eye contact and welcome them with a pleasant greeting. It is also important if we use their names when known, and we need also to extend assistance to the guests as much as possible and by asking them politely if they have a reservation. Not only that, we are also familiarized with the basic terms and procedures of welcoming and greeting guests, seating the guests, taking their order, up to bidding goodbye to them. And I'm sure you really enjoyed that episode. We hope that you have answered the quiz during the 5th episode. Right now, I shall reveal all the answers. Oops! May I hear a loud yell first? Okay, good job, learners. So here are the answers. In statement number 1, in serving food and beverage, you need to serve the ladies first before the gentlemen. The answer is true. Again, the answer for number 1 is true. Next, statement number 2. The correct courses in the correct order are appetizer, soup, salad, main course, and dessert. And the correct answer is true. I repeat, the answer is true. And for the last item, eye contact is not necessary in serving food and beverage to a guest. True or false? Yes, the answer is false. Again, the answer is false. Because eye-to-eye contact is necessary in serving food and beverage to guests. Who among you guys got the perfect score? Very good. It shows with your scores that you really listened carefully during the discussion about welcoming guests and taking food and beverage orders. Today's episode will surely bring you again extraordinary knowledge. We are going to introduce to you this new lesson after this reminder, so don't go away.
Why are you going out without a mask? You can be charged or taken by authorities.
Oh, come on. Our municipality is still COVID-free. So don't be so alarmed because we are safe.
You're right. We are still COVID-free, but don't you think that it's better if we follow the protocols before worst thing happen?
Worse? Don't you have trust on the ability of our local government? Don't worry too much. Hey, why are you not wearing your mask? And you, why did you remove it? Come with us and take the rightful punishment.
We are sorry, officer. This won't happen again.
Good thing you know your mistake. But still, you too should be sanctioned for your violation. A mask is a must. With one mistake, your life can be at stake. A friendly reminder from PNP, NepEd, and this station.
And we are back! Once again, good morning, my dear students. Welcome to our 6th episode for Food and Beverage Services. I am Teacher Kevin, who always say, just relax, listen, learn, and have fun. Our topic for today's episode is promote food and beverage products. From this topic, you will learn how to promote your products to guests and master the names and pronunciation of dishes in the menu. Are you excited for our new lesson?
Yes!
Be ready. Always remember this, the more you listen, the more you learn.
How to earn 5 stars.
Your guide in understanding food and beverage services. How to earn 5 stars.
How to earn 5 stars.
Today's episode will focus on how we are going to promote food and beverage product of a restaurant. Maybe you may ask, how am I going to promote the food and beverage product of the restaurant? Do I need to make advertisement, a brochure or pamphlet just to promote them? Is that what you're thinking? And yeah, that's true. Advertisements, brochures, pamphlets are just some of examples in promoting food and beverage product of a restaurant. But you know, my dear students, there are also ways in which we could promote our product without any expense. Do you want to know about it?
Yes!
So, I want you to have presence of mind while we discuss this topic. As what I've said a while ago, we can promote our product kahit hindi tayo gumagastos. How? Well, the only thing you need is know the product. You should be familiar with all the products offered in your restaurant. You can find that in your menu. Have you seen a menu, guys? Anyways, what is a menu? Yes, a menu is a list of all food and drink offered in an establishment, like in a restaurant, cafe, or bar during its operation, and is arranged in a particular order. The menu also is the most important controlling element in the servicing process of any restaurant type or establishment, which is figuratively referred to as authorized representative of a restaurant. Bakit kaya siya tinatawag na authorized representative? The reason is, the menu creates a constant link between the establishment and the guest. Yes, and in making a menu, the following dish structure is suggested. Number 1, the specialties, or this is what we call signature dishes of a restaurant. Number 2, snacks. This may be cold or hot snacks. Number 3, soups. Number 4 is the main course or main dishes that could be fish, meat, or vegetable dishes. Number 5 are desserts. And lastly, drinks. It may be alcoholic, non-alcoholic, or hot and cold beverages. Pero sabi nga nila, in every rule there is always an exception. For example, in the event of a large quantity of drinks being available, we are advised to have this in a separate menu. The drinks offered are of importance when it comes to success in any food and beverage establishments. Therefore, it is critical to bring the correct drink selection to the menu while factoring in the guests' wishes as much as possible. Drinks are usually split into 2 large categories, the alcoholic and non-alcoholic. So being a restaurant server, you must be aware of the different drinks, whether it is alcoholic or non-alcoholic, for you to know how to promote your products. If the guests ask you, what are your available wines? What will be your answer? Are you going to say, I don't know, ma'am. Let me just check the menu.
Oh no!
It's a big no-no. In order for you to promote a product, you must be familiar with all the available meals in your establishments. You may say, for our wine, ma'am, we have a white vermouth, red vermouth, we also have sparkling wine, but the best-selling Sir Ma'am is the Pinot Noir. Would you like to try our Pinot Noir, ma'am? If your answer is like that, it shows that you are very much familiar with your product, and you can easily promote your product without consuming too much time of your guests by looking at your menu. Am I right?
Yes!
Yes, but not only that. Being a restaurant server, you must learn information about the menu like the cooking method, serving portions, tastes and flavors, ingredients including food allergens, cooking time and side dishes. It is also important for you to know the nutrient content of the dishes. Why? Because some guests would want to know and ask. But of course, since you need to get familiarized to the taste and flavors of the food, you, as a server, should have the opportunity to taste several items on the menu before serving. Maybe you would say this is the best part of being a server. Yeah, because you need to taste first the food. But of course, we only do this because in this way, the server can describe in a more detailed way the flavor of particular dishes. Guests will not be impressed if you tell them that a particular dish is not spicy and then they find it burning their mouth afterwards.
Oh no!
So again, it is very important for us to familiarize the menu. In many cases, guests will be relying on the server to help them with their menu selection. Thus, his advice must always be accurate. Some customers also might have special dietary considerations and will be relying on the server to give accurate information. Always remember this, my dear students. If you are the server, you wouldn't want to place yourself in the position where the guest develops an allergy because incorrect information was given about the menu. Am I correct?
Yes!
It is also important to point out the following. First, dishes that take a long time of preparation or those which might suit someone in a hurry para alam mo kung ano ang sasabihin mo sa guest in case na magtanong sila gaano katagal o kabilis ang order nila. Second, dishes available for vegetarians or those customers with special dietary considerations. Third, accompaniments that will be served with the meal. And fourth, prices of dishes not on the menu. And lastly, the ingredients and methods used to prepare the dish. In some instances, for the customer to be able to make an informed choice from the menu, they must be able to understand the terminologies used. Here are two reasons why the customer is unable to interpret the menu. First, they might have difficulty understanding the language. This may be particularly true if the customer is a foreigner and does not have a sound understanding of the written language used on the menu. In this case, the server should try to explain each dish clearly and slowly. The second reason is the menu contains terms that are unfamiliar to the customer. This happens because there are terms that are derived from the French language and are used worldwide to describe a dish or cooking method used. So again, being the server, you should know everything about the menu, including how to pronounce properly the different terms used. Let us start to familiarize the other terms given to a particular meal. Over the last 100 years, the sequence of the European menu has taken on classical format in order of dishes. This format is used to lay out menu as well as to indicate the order of the various courses, often follow the classic sequence. Number 1 are the starters. Under this, we have the hors d'oeuvre, spelled as HORS D apostrophe OEUVRES, pronounced as hors d'oeuvre. This course consisted of a variety of compound salads, but now includes items such as mouses, fruit, charcuterie, and smoked fish. Second, we have soups, or also called as potager. Again, potager. This includes all soup, both hot and cold. Third is egg dish, also called as œuf. Again, œuf, which means great number of eggs dishes beyond the usual omelets. And lastly, the pasta and rice, also called as farinu, against farinu, which can be referred to as farinaceous dishes, those that are made of starch, including potatoes and noodles. After the starters, main courses follow. Under this, we have fish, or also known as poisson. I repeat, poisson. We also have entree, which is generally small, well-garnished dishes which come from the kitchen ready for service. They are also usually accompanied by rich sauce or gravy. We also have roast, or known as roti, traditionally referring to roasted game or poultry dishes. We also have here salad or salé, a small plate of salad that is taken after the main course and is quite often simply green salad and dressing. And lastly, the cold buffet or the buffet foie. It is a variety of cold meats and fish, cheese and egg items together with a range of salads and dressings. After the main course, we have number 3, sorbet. This is also sometimes called granits, that are served to give a pause within a meal, allowing the palate to be refreshed. They are lightly frozen water ices, which is usually based on unsweetened fruit juice and might be served with spirit, liquor, and even champagne. After sorbets, we have number 4, afters. We have cheese. It is a range of various accompaniments including biscuits, breads, celery, grapes, and apples. We have also what we call sweets. These are hot and cold puddings. We also have savory. These are pastry or savory souffles. And lastly, fruit or desserts. These are fresh fruits, nut, and sometimes candied fruits. Is that clear with you, my dear students? If you are really familiar with those terms, you can easily promote your products to your guests who are not familiar yet with the terms. Did you get it? May I hear a loud yell from you? I repeat, guys, in order for you to promote your food and beverage without any expense, you should familiarize yourself in all available products and familiarize yourself as well on the other terms given to each menu or dishes. This is for you to give an exact information to your guests. Did you get that clear, students?
Yes!
I know that you already learned what you need to know for this episode. That is why I want to test whether you still remember what we have learned. Are you ready for a drill?
Yes, we are!
Great! So I would like you to say hey if you think what I'm saying is true, and say no if you think what I'm saying is false. Number 1. A menu is the most important controlling element in the servicing process of any restaurant because it creates a constant link between the establishment and the guest. I repeat, a menu is the most important controlling element in the servicing process of any restaurant because it creates a constant link between the establishment and the guests.
Yes!
You are correct. This statement is true. Number 2. In the event of a large quantity of drinks available, it is not advisable to have a separate menu. I repeat, in the event of a large quantity of drinks being available, it is not advisable to have a separate menu.
Oh no!
Wow, you got it right again. The answer is no, because it is advisable to have a separate menu in the event of a large quantity of drinks available. Number 3. In many cases, guests will be relying on the server to help them with their menu selection. Thus, his advice must always be accurate. I repeat, in many cases, guests will be relying on the server to help them with their menu selection. Thus, His advice must always be accurate.
Yes.
Very good. It is true. Number 4. The customer should have the opportunity to taste several items on the menu before serving. I repeat, the customer should have opportunity to taste several items on the menu before serving.
Oh no!
Excellent. It is false, because the server must have the opportunity to taste several items on the menu before serving. Okay, last number. One reason why the customer is unable to interpret the menu is because the menu might contain terms that are unfamiliar to them. I repeat, one reason why the customer is unable to interpret the menu is because the menu might contain terms that are unfamiliar to them.
Yes!
Awesome! You got it right! Congratulations, my dear students! The answer is true. I think you're very much ready to take your short quiz. I will give you your quiz after this reminder, so don't go away.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo na!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our Miss Earth Warrior 2020 from the Philippines. Hi everyone. Miss Philippines, for you, what is the biggest problem the Earth is facing today and how can we solve it? Earth is suffering because of us humans. Climate change and global warming are the biggest problems caused by our bad acts. So I think the best solution is the practice of 4 R's. Let's reduce our carbon emission. Let's reuse for conservation. Let's recycle plastic and let's rethink of our old ways. We only have one Earth, but the Earth has millions of us. Let's love it more than it loves us. Thank you. Let's take care of our Mother Earth. A message from DNR, Depot in this station.
Welcome back! Now we're going to have your short quiz. Write what is being asked. I will only repeat the statement twice. Ready?
Yes, we are.
Here's statement number 1. It is a list of all the food and drink offered in a restaurant, cafe, or bar. I repeat, it is a list of all the food and drink offered in a restaurant, cafe, or bar. Number 2. This course consists of a variety of compound salads, but now includes items such as mouses, fruits, charcuterie, and smoked fish. I repeat, this course consists of a variety of compound salads, but now includes items such as mouses, fruits, charcuterie, and smoked fish. Number 3. This can be referred to as farinaceous dishes, those that are made out of starch, including potatoes and noodles. I repeat, these can be referred to as farinaceous dishes, those that are made out of starch, including potatoes and noodles. Number 4. These are a variety of cold meats and fish, cheese, and egg items, together with a range of salads and dressing. I repeat, these are a variety of cold meats and fish, cheese, and egg items, together with a range of salads and dressings. And lastly, number 5. These are generally small, well-garnished dishes which come from the kitchen ready for service. I repeat, these are generally small, well-garnished dishes which come from the kitchen ready for service. I hope you enjoyed your quiz. Did you?
Yes, we are.
That's it. Congratulations. We will check your answers on our next episode. For now, to commend yourself for a job well done, give yourself a round of applause. Your final scores will be sent to you by your teacher. our episode has come to an end. For now, you may just put your answer sheets inside your envelope, which would be sent to your school for checking. If you have questions regarding your episode today, please call or text your FBS teacher in your respective schools. For the next episode, we will be talking about suggestive and upselling strategies. Be sure to tune in. Once again, I am Michael Kevin Amon Forte, and I would like to thank the scriptwriter of this episode, Ma'am Rebecca R. Apoy. Just like what I've been telling you always, we learn as one. Always listen because the more you listen, the more you learn.
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Huwag mo nga akong maiiyakan dyan. Hindi ka artista para magdrama-drama ng ganyan. O ano naman ngayon kung binubuli ka sa school? Mahina ka kasi kaya ganyan. Yung mga pinsan mo ang tataas ng marka, tapos ikaw ano? Pumasok ka na doon at mag-aral ka na. Ang napabayaan at napahabang bullying ay maaaring maging sanhi ng depresyon. Ang mga usaping ito ay hindi biro at hindi pawang kaartehan lamang. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Mare, baka pwedeng makahiram muna ng pera mo. Pambili ko ng cellphone ni Junior. Malapit na ang pagbubukas ng klase, ngunit wala pa rin siyang gagamitin. Ay, paano na kaya ito?
Naku, Mare, hindi mo na kailangang bumili ng cellphone dahil may iba't ibang learning modalities ang DepEd, gaya ng radio-based instruction, TV-based instruction at modular learning. Hindi lang online learning.
Ay, ganun ba, Mare? Sige, Mare, mauna na ako. Ibabalita ko pa yan kay Junior. Salamat!
Ang paalalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ni DepEd at ng himpilang ito.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. So today guys, mag-makeup tayo ng bonggang-bongga para pretty tayo everyday. Yes! So una, dapat nakapag-moisturizer na kayo. The next is foundation na. Tapos itago natin ang bakas ng nakaraan. Mag-concealer tayo. Then iset na natin ang powder. Ayan! Huwag kalimutan ng eyeshadow. Tay? Wala naman ako ginagawang masama. Ano bang mali sa pagiging masaya? Sa kung sino at ano ako? Ha? Ano ba? Ang pagiging lesbian, gay, bisexual o transgender ay hindi sakit at hindi namamana. Kusa itong pinili ng tao na kabilang dito bilang parte ng kanyang oryentasyon at ekspresyon ng sarili. Huwag nating hayaang mabuhay at manatili sa takot ang mga batang ito. Lahat tayo, ano man ang kulay o kasarian, ay pantay-pantay. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.